share your truth. Today's topic is about the beauty in the melanin.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Bridget Marie.
I'm Trayana Rankins.
I'm Candice B.
I'm Mika Means.
I'm Takoya.
And I'm Raquel. My melanin is popping.
Yeah.
And I just feel like black women, period, that's our focal point. That's our focus today. Black women are beautiful. We come in different shades, colors, shapes, and I feel like it's just beautiful because it's a range, so many different options. Like even in the same family, like I like to use the example of all you got to do is just roll the dice. You don't know what kid your kid is gonna come out looking like. You have no clue. They may come out with colored eyes. They may come out with bright hair. They might come out with chocolate skin. They might come out with big lips, small nose. You never know because we don't know what's in our genes. Just bam, beautiful babies. So for bam, hit it again. Beautiful babies. So for me, growing up, I was always drawn to the women with the thick lips, like the thick lips, and I was just like, that is beautiful. So to see it embraced more now, like even with the lipstick, like the different lips, I'm drawn to that too. Like it don't matter what color shade you are, rock whatever it is. Whatever size you are, rock whatever it is. Like I'm looking at Trayana and Bridget and I'm loving this poppin' red. Like, you know, just be who you are. And if I could say anything to anyone that's struggling, they might feel like they're too light. They might feel like they too dark. They might feel like they somewhere in the middle. Because sometimes when it gets into that talk versus the light skin, the dark skin, and I'm in the middle. And I'll be sitting there like, we all beautiful. Right. What is it? You know, love the skin that you're in. Love the color that you are, because whether you the darkest berry in the bunch, you bomb. Right. Whether you the lightest cherry in the bunch, somebody still want that white chocolate. So, so it's just beautiful to me in the way that we soak up the sun and the different shades that we become when we do so. It's popping.
I think as black women, or let's just say as black people, I feel like we bring flavor. And I think with the flavor, and because it's so powerful, I think we have been, some of us it's been thought about being a negative thing, like some of our features, I should say.
Like over the top,
you know. But then you think about how a lot of people pay to get those features that we naturally have, and we need to embrace them more. And as black women, how we're built, how we're just who we are, is beautiful. So I think I am one people that think that everybody's beautiful. I think everybody have their own beauty, and you know, people may look interesting, but I don't think that they're not, interesting, like they have very strong features, but I think that's beautiful, like, and we have to embrace it. Like, my nose is big for my face, I feel, but I love my nose.
Your nose is not
to me, it's giant. Well, I had to tell myself, because that was something that I saw when I looked in the mirror. And as a black woman, it's like that's a feature that I have, and I have to embrace it, and I love it. And whatever is my nose.
Hey, that's true.
But it's time.
I know growing up for me, I had bigger lips. Like my lips are big, and it got to the point to where it was like, that's just who I am. Yeah. Like I have big lips, like, you know. But then when it started like people paying for them, I'm like, oh yeah. Like I was like, they're paying for these? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I really start embracing it. Like, a lot of things that we have as black people is getting paid for.
Right.
Like, literally, and it'd be stuff that they probably made us look at it as a negative, or make us look at it as ugly, make us look at it as if our hair is nappy. Like, they make us look at it like in a negative light. But they really love everything that we have. And then when I start noticing that, I'm like, they really want to be us. Like, really for real. Like when you said flavor, like we have flavor, like the way we talk, they make it seem like the way we talk is something that don't supposed to be done. And it's like, but this is who we are. Like, so what, I'm supposed to walk around sounding like Susie? I'm not Susie, you know? And at first I battled with that, because I used to be like, how is it that I could become, you know, like this millionaire or this CEO of a company, but I don't talk like CEOs and I don't talk like millionaires? And I used to try to always, like, you know, try to change my voice and try to be more of them. And then I was like, girl, like, I'm me, and I feel like being a CEO of a company, you could come any shade, anything. So I battle with like trying to fit in to what I thought was supposed to be the thing. But then it started, like, when I started becoming myself and being more comfortable with myself, and being more comfortable with just being urban, liking my name Mika, like, just certain things, like, like even with the whole Mika, Keisha, Maisha, like, girl, that is a culture. Like, it was coming in
It was a way.
It was a way, right? I'm like, that's like the whole Anaya, Demaya, Sanaya thing. It's a wave. So I feel like it's a wave, and I caught the wave. And I'm embracing that. You know what I'm saying? Because people like, I want to change my name. I'm like, girl, my name Mika. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to tell people my name is that because I feel like I'm representing the culture.
Okay. I'm one to think just like Trayana. I feel like everybody is beautiful. Okay. Now, I believe that we all have our perception of people. When I view you, I may not think that you're the prettiest person, but that does not mean you're not beautiful. I believe that God, I believe that God created, and since we talk about melanin, I believe one little stigma is that I believe that we as women, mainly African American women, I believe the reason why we clash so much is because we're trying to one up each other. It could be a mental thing, it could be an emotional thing, or it can literally be a physical thing. Now let's hit the physical real quick, because I believe that everybody, when God created you, He said you was a masterpiece. Now you may not think that I'm a masterpiece, but He does. And I believe that coming into your own, you will have to define your own beauty. Like nobody else defines your beauty.
Right.
He already defined it. So if He already defined it, I am what He says I am. Absolutely. And that's beautiful.
Yes.
So I believe that when we are in, because I'm an observer, so I kind of like peep out everybody, and I can see when somebody's uncomfortable. And it could be because you think I'm dressed better, or my hair is better, or you don't have no makeup on and this person have makeup on. I don't know what it is, but you can feel the uneasiness.
Yeah.
And I believe that if you find beauty in your melanin, you can walk in the room and be cool. Right. If you know who you are, and the beauty is not defined by the world, like the world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Right. So the beauty is not within. You know what I'm saying? You gotta define your own beauty, and I feel like I've done that. I feel like I know. I feel like all of us right here, we more so define our own beauty, and we was just talking before the camera hit on, like that people is ugly. Like some people is ugly. Now, who said that? Look, I really don't like, because this topic has been brought up. I literally I was practicing in the mirror before I even got on the camera, because I'm like, people, I might think you ugly, but you're not, and that's the thing. Like, it's literally somebody's opinion about you, and don't let that make it your own. Like, don't let somebody else's opinion about how beautiful you are, your skin tone, how big your lips are, because I'm telling you, people will always say, you got some big old eyes. Now let me tell y'all, when I because I just did it on a photo shoot, did my eyes, and then they had to tell me, girl, open your eyes, and I was like, wait, because people in my back of my mind, your eyes is big. So if your eyes are gonna come out big on a picture, you need to dim them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's something. Squint.
You was squint?
Yeah, I was squint, because I'm like, if the the light is like bright.
Did you think your eyes were big?
Until they said it, no. I'm like, wait. But then, like they'll say,
that's crazy.
No, they do be big on pictures. Like if a flash hit me, then it gets big. Then my eyes get big.
Like a different headlight?
No, it's big. Like, I don't know.
I've never noticed.
And yes, in pictures they do be big. is. So it be like you be self-conscious. My thing is, don't take what people say literally. If you don't put it on yourself. Like, don't stick it to yourself, because that's what we do. Like, somebody say, oh, your hair ain't looking right today. You like, oh, I'm never wearing this again. I'm never doing my hair like this again. Like, don't let that stick to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing
with the preference thing. It is literally preferences. Everybody have a preference. Like, for instance, like when people say you cute for a dark skinned girl.
Don't do that.
Like, people don't like it. Like, they don't. But I feel like, let me give you my perception of it. I'm not attracted to light skin, like, people, guys. Like, I prefer dark. Like, I love dark skin. I am light. I don't look at the color complexion. I love dark skinned people. Like, I think they're beautiful. I feel that more dark skinned people are beautiful than light skin.
Do you think it's because you're light skin?
I don't know. That's just what I'm attracted to.
But do you bypass them? But like, you don't look at them at all. You light skin. I can't look at you.
Yeah.
It's not that you light skin. It's just like, it's not like I'm not attracted to you.
How you know? But then at the end, listen, it's a preference. It's a preference. So basically, a preference is right. I need to look at it. Like, a preference is something that you prefer. Right? That is a preference. You prefer it. So I prefer dark skin, right? So that's like me telling a light skinned person or a light skinned guy, like, you cute to be light skinned, because that is not my preference. My preference is dark skin. So when I say that, it's more so like, that's my preference of light skinned people. Like, you get what I'm saying? So when people say you cute to be a dark skinned girl, it's more so like, I really don't. My preference is really not dark skin, but you are beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like, my preference is not light skin. My preference is dark skin. So if I was to talk to a light skin guy, I would be like, you cute for a light skin dude? Because I don't think light skin dudes are attractive to me. I'm not attracted to light skin. I'm attracted to dark skin. So I feel like with the saying you're cute for a dark skin girl, I just feel like the person who's saying it, preference is probably a light skin versus. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel about light skin. Like,
but you know what makes what makes it like, oh, don't say that, is because light skin is praised more than dark skin.
That's where it came from. It's like making us feel like dark skin.
You're saying that because honestly, if you look at ads and look at everything, like, they're starting to mix it a little bit. But it's always been light skin built this way, built that way. So I think when we say things of the color of like dark skinned people,
and I feel sometimes I feel like, you know, it's a little sensitive area for dark skinned people because of how they made us feel growing up. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel it's just a sensitive thing for dark skin. Because me, I never cared about color. Like, I never cared what skin tone you are. Like, I feel like if I don't think you're cute, you're not cute, whether you light skin or dark skin. I don't care if your complexion changed, you still not cute to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your features is just not cute. I'm not saying that you're ugly.
Right.
You're not my preference. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing, that the whole preference thing to me, because it's like, it's just a preference. Like, they prefer dark skin or they prefer light skin. You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it though. Like, I
get where Mika is coming from, because like with guys, I didn't want to date nobody chocolate or dark that was like darker than me. It was like either my color or like,
you didn't want to, or you wasn't attracted to it.
I wasn't attracted to it. Like, I was like, what?
You was doing a test, but
no, but like, I'm just saying, like, I understand where you come from. And now, like, chocolate man is.
I mean, you didn't do it when you were kids. Like, nobody liked dark skin.
I feel like
I've always liked.
I thought it was always been
dark skin.
It should have always.
Even when I was a kid,
it should have always been.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Omar Epps.
Yeah. Basketball. I mean, basketball.
Epps is not dark.
Yes, he is.
See, but okay.
Omar Epps. You talking about more? No.
You might be thinking of the comedy guy.
Mike Epps.
No.
She knows
exactly what she's talking about. I disagree. He's not dark. He's dark, but he's not like brown. He's brown.
So I'm not like all into different complexions either. But I always get thrown off when guys or anybody say like, you a little darky or you a little this, and I used to just be like, dang, I don't feel like I'm dark like that.
What's your door?
And I get called light skinned. I don't feel like I'm light skinned.
I'm not dark at all, right? I get called. She's
no.
What is she? She's a brown girl. No, you're a
She's
brown
a black girl.
You're
I'm a
That's how the conversation. Like,
I can rock all of that.
Right.
Like, it's like, well, what color am I?
Yeah.
You black. That's
At the
it.
end of the day,
You black.
like that's why I'm not. I wouldn't be mad if I was a dark skinned girl at all. Cause like I said, I
No,
love
because during the
dark.
summer, baby, I be trying.
and then the women
But you can't say that because you ain't that. And you don't know what they're going through. And I don't know what a light skin is going through. I don't know what somebody who is albino is going through. Like, you really don't know. And that's like, you said it's albino. Oh. Like, you really don't know. Because people be facing the stuff based on their skin color.
Right.
How dark are you?
Yeah.
And how light are you?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
like growing up, I was super light, and people used to be like, "You light," like you know, but it never took effect on me. It never stuck.
Never.
It like of course, yeah, I know I'm light skinned. Like, what am I? No, I'm light.
She light skinned.
She's
I'm light.
No, see, no,
And like as I got older, I got a little bit more melanin as I got older. But because it's summertime, but when the winter comes, I'm like, hey.
The melanin is popping.
But I never let it.
Okay.
You know.
And I have to
Got
empower
some
my
melanin
daughter
in us.
because I always tell my daughter she's beautiful because she goes to a school where she may be the darkest, you know, but I let her know her black is beautiful, baby.
Right.
Okay.
Tell her, look in the mirror and tell herself every moment.
Right.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I always wanted a chocolate baby. I thought maybe it was gonna be chocolate. I was like, yes, I'm gonna get a chocolate baby, girl.
Them jeans, them dice roll.
I was like,
Right.
Rolling in favor.
I thought she was gonna be dark. Like, I really love dark skin. Like, it's so beautiful
It is
to me. It is
beautiful.
something that you just, you know, it's rare. It's a rare find. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody, like, I don't call people ugly. Like, I really don't. I make things. I don't verbalize like I don't think a lot of people is ugly. Like, I don't. I just be like, she just, you know, not my type. Like, you know, somebody thinks she cute. Somebody. Unless it's like, girl. Like, I can't. Not the next. Everybody, like, yeah. Like, it ain't gonna just be me saying it. You know what I'm saying? It's like we all gonna be in agreement. It's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like, nobody is really, everybody has their own way, their own look. Like, I feel like even too, like, some people who be like, that we might, if they change their style, you would be like, oh, you know, like, style do a lot of stuff
It
too.
does.
It
does. And even like what Bridget, going back to what Bridget was saying, like, it starts just by you knowing who you are, because when you wear that, it'll show. You could be the most unattractive person in the room, but if you wear it like, you can tell, and that attracts people to you, like, and either in shapes and sizes as well. Like,
I mean, it's how you wear it too, because some people be overboard me. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, some people be like, you know how some people is like just walk in and just think everybody else in the room is ugly. Like, basically look down on everybody else to kind of like boost their self up.
We don't want
not that. Like, if it's like, if you walk in the room and you own the room, like, as if like I'm here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, some people could walk in and you be like, damn, calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's really pretty much how you wear it. But I feel like style most definitely could change a person's look.
It can.
Melanin people got style.
Yes,
Yeah, we do.
We remix everything.
Flavor.
From music, from the little violin that I shared. The girl was going in on that violin. Listen, we just have a creativity that comes with our culture. We just remix, and whether it be poetry, whether it be an instrument, whether it be an outfit, whether it be just something so small as a car. The way we rock it is totally different. It's something you can't like physically touch. It's just something that we own. But back to preferences, it's important that you know who you are, you know what you like, and that you own it, because it's so many times that our preference is based on somebody else's preference. And I think the vision of yourself, you get it from other people before you get it for yourself. Like growing up, like the vision of yourself. Like people will all be like, oh, Raquel's so pretty, like Raquel's so talented, Raquel's so such and such, and then I didn't know it, but people like, oh, you know the one with the pretty eyes, and I'm like, who's that? Raquel with the pretty eyes. That's me. Oh, I got pretty eyes. Like I didn't never know, like because my dad got hazel eyes. It wasn't in our house like, oh, Raquel got the pretty eyes. You know, it wasn't that. It was people that told me. So I was like, oh, I got pretty eyes. Like, oh, I got a pretty face. And then the preference. Oh, she pretty for a big girl. Oh, I'll slap you down with that. I'll merely rock you all day. I'm pretty. Period. Put me next to the baddest. Okay. But anyway, we're not gonna get on that subject.
She was ready.
But I think I'll be ready. I'll be ready to go in. But the whole thing is preference. Our preference or what we like or how beautiful we feel, it comes from our outside first. That's how you pretty much learn who you are. Like, oh, I dress nice. I didn't know that. I just put on something, you know what I mean? So I was going to share an example of, I was 20-something years old working at Staples Center. And we all lined up together, right? So this is when I first started wearing lipstick. Because before I would just wear lip gloss, right? So I'm like, my cousin had put some red lipstick on me. And I'm like, cool. I'm like, okay, let me wear it to work because I'm going to try to like sneak this in and see if I like it, right? So I got the red lipstick on and one of my friends from the back of the group, and it's 50 of us, Kelly, don't ever wear that red lipstick again. It don't look good. Your lips too big. I died on the inside. Yeah. She thought she was doing a helper. But dog, you all the way in the back and you telling me that this lipstick don't look good. So I went off, I was like, but I like it though. But on the inside, I was crushed. I wanted to go in the bathroom, rub it off. But I'm like, but then the more comfortable I got, I be rocking blues, greens, oranges, and then people really come to me and be like, oh, that's bomb. That's bomb. But then going back, thinking back years ago, I was like, oh no. Like,
because also lipstick wasn't something that we were
right.
That we were seeing all the time. Like we would not wear a red lip. You get what I'm saying?
So a red lip, a green lip.
Yeah, we would not do that back.
And we started doing it way before it was official
exactly.
way.
So sometimes people don't
catch it,
and they don't think it's something because it's not a trend.
Right. So you gotta really walk in what you want to walk in. So whatever you want to wear.
That starts with a lot of
people.
Like
it really does.
Those trends, all of that. That's
because you couldn't even find it. I was looking for green lipstick for St. Patty's Day and couldn't find it. The only person that had it was Keisha Kayor. Shout out to Keisha wearing a glitter lipstick. But now I could go to anything NYX and now it's there. But you got to put yourself out there. So if you have something, whether it be a business idea, whether it be an outfit, whether it be whatever, be proud of your melanin. Stick up because it had to be somebody that went before us.
Right.
And we got most of the ideas, period. Quote me on it. I don't care. We be coming out with stuff and then people be like, what is that for? And then all of a sudden it's $1 million thing. Yeah, everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
So you really just got to be comfortable in what you're doing and just start.
Yeah.
They steal everything though. Like we've been wearing bamboos, you know, and then Kim Kardashian comes and she put these bamboos on, and then all of a sudden they're famous. Baby girl, we've been putting our name in those. That is our culture.
Facts.
Like that's one thing I do when I go to a baby shower, and if it's a girl, I automatically buy her first pair of bamboos.
I wish I knew you years ago. I wish I
would have had her first pair.
All right, y'all. So hopefully from this segment, you guys understand. As individuals, we are beautiful. Like we spicy, we flavorful, we creative. We got everything that we need. Most importantly, but until you actually look in the inside, reevaluate what's going on in the inside, and be able to stand in front of a mirror, you will not be confident walking in your own shoes. You ain't gotta go get no Brazilian hair. That should be an extra. You know what I'm saying? Going to go get the Brazilian, going to get the Indian, that should be a compliment, because in all actuality, you're beautiful just the way you are. You see all this flavor right here? It's popping. The melanin is here. So I would definitely say be you authentically, be you confidently, and make sure that you understand that the melanin is on the outside just as well as on the inside. This is
Share Your Truth.